Okay, we're still getting ready, don't worry. Just a lot of things going wrong all at the same time. Like, I still don't know where my keys are. Nothing to do with the stream, just a lot of weird stuff all at the last minute. Okay. Still confounded by my keys went missing from between last night and this morning. Okay. One good thing on my extraordinarily fun hiatus, we did find this. Cat, give me a shout or so. See if we got TTS working at the moment. I don't know if I still have it blocking my personal chat. Or can you hear me?
Life in Pain said, testing.
All right, it's working. Now the volume's all the way up.
Cat said, confirming the testing.
All right, doubly confirmed. All right. All right.
Jeffster_SOS said, good morning.
Morning, everyone. We are a level of disorganized, but we're there.
Life in Pain said, thanks, Cat.
We are nowhere near ready to be streaming, but eh.
Cat said, hi. Welcome in at Jeffster_SOS 2.
We'll see what's going on here. Is it not connecting? Just not doing anything yet. Okay, why are you not connecting? Then again, it's one of those, who knows what could or couldn't be wrong.
Is TDS late to the party again?
No? Can you not hear it, Kat? No, I'm trying to see why Droid Cam's not working. But then again, this has been kind of touchy anyways. We've got about 30 seconds to ads, apparently. Okay, well, we do have this again. I'll troubleshoot Droid Cam later. Just turn Droid Cam off, shift shit, and let's see where I can get to. Pretty much the most useless camera ever. When it works, it's great. When it doesn't, when it doesn't, which is about 80% of the time. Let's see, where's Droid Cam? Just hide that again. Why do I have a black border here? I was probably hiding that with Droid Cam, so Nikon Cam.
I am buffering a lot. Anyone else?
Hopefully not. Looks like we're doing good speed. Okay. And lock that back
Says
in.
72 dropped frames but feels more like 72,000.
On my end, it says 0 drop frames, so I'm not sure what's going on. All right, but either way, we've got the shop. Let's get things rolling. Okay. Got 4,000 things. Literally just. So updates.
Sean said, looking fine to me.
Yeah. Like I said, we've got a shooting board, we got bench hooks.
Cat said, okay, so it's on my side.
Yeah, I think it's on your side of your cat, because like I said, I'm showing 0 drop frames at the moment. All right.
Thanks for confirming.
All right, so now we've at least got that. Tools get put up for now. Like I said, today is more of a just get stuff put away, put up. It's going to be a short stream. I'm going to be sorry if I actually have nothing but like cleaning up today, but I don't think it will be. I think it's just one of those, we got a lot of this to do to get to where we're going. So, hoping to work on the face frame though today. Shoot over here. Okay. Screwdriver. Okay. All right. Don't even know where I'm going to put you for right now. Let's put you here. There. All right, books there, that's fine. These are fine, this is fine. These are all normal things for me to have out. Let's get the card scraper back off. Okay. Scrapers are put in. Okay, we're at some semblance of normal. We are not going to need you. Put you up here so I can find you in a few minutes. All right. See if I can figure out how I want to store stuff now. Now that I got 4 million jigs again. This hangs off regardless. I remember last time. Ooh, okay. Well, let's just make it easy. We're going to put it here for now. It's not like it's going to get hurt. These will keep. Put you downstairs. We're probably going to need to use you, but we got room. Throw you forward. You're probably getting destroyed in a minute. Throw you forward. Hell, we could probably do this as well. Ooh, nice and sexy. They consolidate. Way better than last time. Okay. I think we made it to a point where I can think about what we're doing. Minimax, brush, drink, pros. Okay. Been a while since you've seen this book. What we need to do next is build the face frame. And the face frame is this portion that goes around the door here. We're saying it 1/8 inch equals an inch, or equals a foot. No, a foot. Yeah, an inch, whatever. Let's go to the eighths. They technically have around 3.5-ish, 4 inches for the style of the face frame, and then roughly about a foot for the door. Let's see if we can get those proportions going. Let's see if I can get this. Maybe? Fine. It's probably better this way. Sorry for being hectic, but this is the best that I can do right now. We have 16 1/2. If we do a foot door, brain not working, foot door, that means we'd have to take, yeah, the styles would be about 2.5 inches, 2.25 inches. That's kind of small. But then again, the door is also kind of small anyway. 16.5. If we took off, say, 3 inches on each, that's concerning.
Sean said, "Dang, it's looking good."
16 3/4. Let's continue to look at this real quick. Hooray! Nothing is square. That's, you know, normal. 16 3/4. 16 3/4. 16 3/4. How about you? Okay. Not that big. Not that big out of square, but we can make do with that. Place where it's out of square doesn't matter. Okay, 16 3/4. If you take 6 inches off of that, it gives you a 10-inch door. What does that look like physically? I love how this is, like, physically, what does that look like? Tiny as hell. I mean, it does come in good. With these dimensions, though, like this is narrower than what they did, because we're doing it based off of what we have. I want to say 16 3/4. I think theirs was like 18 or 20 inches across. Until I didn't do anything. No plans. Okay. Yeah, theirs is roughly 2.5, so 16 plus 4. You know, I should know that. 16 plus 4, so that, yeah, it's about 20 inches across, and ours is 16 3/4. We should reduce the frame then. That actually gives us a lot of leeway there, because you want to have about 12 inches. It doesn't look right having that narrow of a door, a 10-inch door. If we go, say, 2 inches in, say 2.5 inches in, yeah, a 12-inch door looks right. I think we should hold the 12-inch door. So 16 3/4 minus 12. So it's 2 inches. 3/8. I should have known that. Because 3/4 is 6/8, so yeah. 2 and 3/8 stiles, and then we need a runner. Secondary question to myself. Are these supposed to be the stiles, or are those supposed to be the stiles for the door? Time to look at our, okay, this is panels for the door. I know for a fact this is panels for the door. Might even be stiles for the door. Time to okay, where is my, do I even have my tape out here anymore? Sorry, we had a lot, like, guys, you can make as much fun of me as you want right now. 3 weeks without touching it and having like 4 other projects come up. I am scattered all to the wind right now. I want to say these were supposed to be the stiles, but now it looks like we got 2 when we only needed 1. We've got cherry. We got plenty of cherry to make stiles out of doors. If I can get a measurement on this, that might actually be the vertical stiles for what is lifted.
What's a pirate without a hat?
All right, I'd do that for you. I swear I had, double check, we haven't gotten any brown recluses climbing in it yet. Swear I had.
Wear the hat of shame.
I don't care. I will be beshamed. Okay. Just grab this. What was this, 48 inches, I want to say? Yeah, pretty damn close to 48 inches at the moment. So, where the hell is all of my shit? We got plenty of cherry to do over everything, so something tells me these were supposed to be the stiles. Question is, how long are they? And they're already planed to thickness, which means I was going to use them for something. Not to width, but to thickness. That makes things easier. That one is definitely tall enough. Yeah, the fact that they are pretty much spot on with how tall they are. Tells me these are the boards to wrap with. Okay. Okay, now. We said 2 and 3/8 so that we can have basically a 12-inch door. How wide are we? 4 3/4. About 5, or 4 7/8. 4 7/8. Just a little bit out of square on this side, but this 4 3/4 or 4 7/16. Or no, sorry. 4 11/16. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we can rip them out of this. It's probably going to be easier to rip it out of this, because this would be literally, we got to follow the line to the ass. And this one is, we've got a little wiggle room. This isn't jointed on that side. This one literally looks like I went ahead and tried to join it. which explains why it's almost spot on. Whee! Like I said, this is going to be a 2-hour show, so we're going to have very little, like this is going to be mostly deliberation. So what we need to do is cut 2 stiles, basically this length, and then cut the arch out of the leg. Then, ooh, do I still have the pattern? That can be later. We gotta cut these in half.
Cat said, test.
Yes. Yes, Cat, you're alive.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Except I realize the camera's all kind of weird. I was wondering. All right. Okay, so. Okay, we're gonna put this in here. We are not running on solar today. We're running purely on the battery because of all the other things.
My message.
It worked. You can still do that. Okay, one second. Let me get the activity feed up
I
here.
got it to work. Now it's buffering again.
I'm sorry.
Other tabs are fine. What the hell is going on?
I couldn't tell you. I honestly couldn't tell you. All right. So, we need to rip these down. I could rip these out of one board. This one is wider. And then we got to mortise the frames. Also, secondary thing I need to look at. Sorry, today is mostly a planning day.
Yeah, it's there.
Another thing I need to look at. How far does this pull in? Okay. Okay, I don't feel too bad. This is only half the board. That's good. Put this back in. Because we are doing a bead detail on the back, or on that edge. And we get everything in there. Like I said, I'm sorry that this is going to be a hectic one that makes no sense. So, seconds. Go. What do we have? 2 3/8. Back to measuring though. We said 2 3/8. This is 4 7/8. 7/8. 4 3/4. I mean, honestly, as long as I get them straight, I don't think it matters. This would be better for the face frame just because of the way it's. I don't think. Okay. So what do we got here?
Rose said, "Hey dude, what's good?"
Hey, on a gyro. On a gyro. Okay, yeah, there we go. Doing pretty good. It's been a few weeks, I know.
Cat said, "Hi Donna J Rose."
Well, I'm not gonna lie. If I just follow both sides, I'll have a nice little guide to.
Donna J Rose said, "Hey cat."
Sorry, I'm investigating. Not sure I like that though, but I can have that 98% hidden. All right, let's put this one up. This might be the top. For now. Oh, you gotta be. Oh. Yep, exactly what I thought. Drug on that side. Okay. Okay. I think we've worn you long enough here. Stay in there. Today is probably going to be just frustration. But right now we're working on face frame for the shaker cupboard.
Sean said, need some background shanties or something going on.
Right now, I'm just glad to be woodworking as is. I'm getting tired of this thing trying to skip out of the groove that I'm telling it is correct.
Very true. Therapeutic.
Because
Cat
God,
said,
what the
Cow doesn't do shanties.
God.
Only. Sometimes he raps. Sean said, I'd love to hear the raps. Cat said, are you sure? It's rap.
Definitely going to need to color in the lines on these because
Sean
it
said,
decided to go
could be the turning point for me.
every way but sideways. I've tried to sharpen the edge on this thing so that it would actually slice the grain, but it didn't want to do that today. And instead mangled up and followed the grain on certain parts. So we're just going to darken these lines so I know which ones to actually stay between. This side's even worse. But the grain is flowing in the way that I would need it to flow for this. So I want to use this piece Doesn't mean the gods will let me use this piece. It means it's the piece I should be using. Doesn't help when the pencil doesn't even stay in the groove either. Sorry for my fun attitude right now. Like, I'm darkening it for me and for you guys at this point because I've got somewhere around 3 to 4 of these lines, depending on how badly it didn't want to follow the grain. So when it hits one of these garbles where there's like 5 colliding lines, I gotta actually try and stay inside it. I don't want to be second guessing while I'm resawing 4 foot of lumber. And if that's all I do today is cut these to size, then I guess we're doing okay. But at least it's more than, I mean, it's about what I had planned with only 2 hours of stream time and knowing that my entire shop was a living nightmare of a mess and still is. Oh, I don't even know if I can resaw that effectively. Let's find out. Okay. Like I said, I had 4 different projects happening all at the same time that took up way too much space in the shop. Had friends die. Still have half of the shop taken up by a different project that will take a while to finish because I'm not the one doing it. But I mean, hell, you guys know how long it takes me to finish one anyways. So it's everything is like, okay, shoe up here, the old shooting board down there. Let's see if there's any way to get you nice and supported. At least you're only 4. God, what the hell? Who's calling me right now? Should I? Oh wait. I remember not to do it that way. 1 second, guys. I need to call this person back real quick. Oh, BRB. Sorry about that. Work called because there was a last minute change in when something needed to be due. I had uploaded where I was at, just told them where I was at and said finish it. So we're good on that. That's how you work from home. You're just like, this is where I'm at. If you need it to be better, if you need it now, you can do it yourself. All right, the Big Ripper. So we're doing good on that. I hadn't had to use that trick yet of this is where we're at. But I had a feeling at some point in time that was going to happen. Okay, we want to support both sides of this board. So, and we want to make it look normal for you guys, so we're going to flip this way. We're going to go RU, let's shim. One of the other things about this shop setup is none of the concrete is level. It's all cracked and broken. So I do not want this jumping around on me while I'm sawing. So, okay, we got the open space there. There, okay, we got that there. Okay guys, we're actually moving into woodworking. Let's see how well we're gonna do here. Okay, oh, well, you're just gonna see my head if I do it that way, so let's do this instead. Boop, boop. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go.
Cat said, how?
Howdy, howdy.
There's a leaf on your apron. How?
Yes. Like I said, sorry for being grumpy. It's been almost 4 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, since we done something last.
Hello all.
Hey, Chance.
Cat said, SEL.
And having the entire shop be in disarray when you start kind of put you off there. But also,
Chance said, hi Cat.
my keys are missing. I lost, my shoes went missing. Like everything that can go wrong. Like weird things that I didn't think could go wrong did go wrong today.
Cat says XL.
Let's start on this side. I got a clearer mark here. Okay. Let's see.
Cat says TDS says Cat says hello.
Oh Lord. Cat's learned a new trick. Of course.
Del says your socks smell.
There we go. Oh God, of course.
That's what pays off the data. How can I say what I want?
Okay.
says when it is the same person saying it.
Yeah, that's a setting I flipped on where it'll only say it the first time it's a new person in the chain.
Time to take the small nipple cat now, and you didn't think I would abuse that?
There we go. Doing good. I love having this saw from James. Speaking of which, we settled on what the project will be for a collaborative. So I need to get the face frame on this at the minimum, maybe stop working on it or finish the door as well and start working on that. We may have a drafting stream coming up here soon, just to talk about figuring out the exact, dimensioning / sizing of things.
I expected to hear these Enfield inventions called clamps. Tongue sticking out. They really help. Tongue sticking out.
I mean, do you see my meat clamp? I am literally the clamp. I am the clamp. I may not weigh much, but I am one good clamp. Making vertical styles for my little cupboard.
I will keep an eye out for you next time I'm at the hardware store.
Well, look at all the clamps over on the wall. There's even a clamp rack visible now. I do have clamps. They just aren't always useful. Chance, just so you know, this is a short stream today. I have things I got to do after, like right around noon, so, or technically 1 o'clock, so like when I break for lunch, it'll be the end of stream today. But hey, if we got 2 styles for the door ready, I think I'm going to be happy. 10:52, we're 11 o'clock, okay. We are almost there. Ow. Okay. As much as I was making fun of like the no clamps situation, we are firmly in the now it does need clamps. How are we clamping? Front. Okay. We are now firmly in the it does need clamps territory at this point. So,
Onojiro said, is that the saw you sharpened on a previous stream?
this one, I don't think I actually pulled my panels to, I did sharpen it at some point, but not on that string. I don't think I pulled my panel saws out to sharpen them. This one's actually from James Wright. I traded him this saw for the number, I think it's the number 8 hollow and round attachments for the Stanley 45. I wasn't using them, he wanted them. I wanted a decent tooth on my ripping saw. He had one. Okay, let's see if I can find a way to clamp that down. And I have no regrets because I have a 4 1/8 wooden hollow and round that I actually use. I feel like the Stanley 45 ones are too finicky, and you'd have to change between the, like you would actually need to buy another 45 or a 55 to use them efficiently, have them both set up at the same time. Oh, this is. Oh, this is nothing. This is nothing. Like, all the boards for this were ripped by hand. Like, earlier in this project, it felt like we were going nowhere because rip, dimension, rip, dimension, rip, dimension. It is the most, for me, the most boring part because you feel like you're going nowhere. Because all you're doing is dimensioning boards and you're like, gee, is there anything else I could be doing, guys? Uh-oh. Okay, no bends. Good. Good, 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 good. All right, a little bit of wax on the teeth.
How will the rails and stiles be connected?
Nails. Nails and stiles. I'm not joking. It's a face frame. What's going to happen is, and this is literally how it's shown in the build as well. You nail it up. You nail the is it the rail? You nail the verticals right in. You nail the horizontal right in. They are going to be tongue and the face frame itself is tongue and grooved. Let's see. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. I am going to take some liberties on how I do it, but I'm following it kind of here. So we're going to be nailing up here, actually sinking finishing nails into that bead, into the recess of the bead, and then I'm going to take one big forged nail at each shelf and land one big forged nail at each shelf, except the top. Top's different. Top gets cornice molding. So you get one big forged nail at the shelves, and one one fine finish nail. At basically at the shelves, but in the bead itself, like hidden in the recess of the bead, set in with a nail set so you don't even see anything. Oh, look at these boards. The reason I wanted to use this board as opposed to the other board is this board will be much more geometrically stable because of the way that the grain's going through it. Last thing you want is the face frame to just start curving in weird directions. Okay. They are roughly the same size. Let's see if you will fit. Look at that. I know there's a third one up here somewhere. There you are. Yeah, I know I have 4 of these, and I finally found where they disappeared to. Will I be able to do it this way? The answer is, of course not. I could do it with a rabbit plane. That's fine. All right, but now that we got them cut, let's get this big old before I'm too hasty. There'll always be a way. I don't like it setting on those screws though. So, and considering they're going to be exposed edges, we may just do the old-fashioned way. That's why we got our turn screw style clamps. They're jigs. The best little jigs in the world. Get you back off of here. Oh, there's number 4. There's number 4. See if I can get you out of here. Yeah. Like I said, I have 4 of these. I know I have 4 of these. Okay. Little boys, medium boys, you have done your jobs. But big boys, the job is now yours.
Cat said, who's the bike boy?
What? What now and when? How? Me, I'm Big Boy.
Chance said, ILP.
All right. Let's see if I can get this.
Cat said, I asked who's the bike boy.
I love how it says bike.
Life in Pain said, hey Chance.
Okay. So the idea is get these guys nice and taut. there we go. There we go. Adequate pressure. Now we can clean these faces up. And how do we make sure it doesn't move very much laterally? With these guys. Okay, got to stop there. Oh, shucks. That one won't work. Okay, cool. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Shim stock. There we go. We're just kind of sitting there ready to go. Okay, that knocked off all the weird roughness, meaning the non-parallelity, the non-parallel sides, which tells me I'm getting better with my hand sawing. If it only took a couple passes with Mr. Jack. Let me keep checking in on time. Like I said, I actually do have something I have to do at 1 o'clock, so at noon we're stopping. But, like I said, I'm glad we at least got this figured out. Just a little bit more. And I know before we leave, today to unclamp those. Let them say, "Ooh, I look ravishing, covered in sweat." How's everyone doing though? By the way, like I'm glad to be back. Like I said, I'm sorry it took several weeks for me to get back into streaming. Like I said, I had several things come up, including a friend dying. But we're back, and it's looking fun, looking good. Like I said, at some point in time, we're probably going to have a drafting stream where we figure out the minutia of details of the.
J-Rose said, "Damn dude, sorry for your loss."
It's all right. It's been a weird year because that's friend number 3 this year. So it's been a weird year, or friend number 3 that I found about this year. One died last year, one died 2 years ago, and I just didn't know. And yeah, that sounds weird, but the 2 before were reenactment buddies. So like I would hear from them, hey, you going to this? All right, cool, kind of thing. Like, and with COVID and all that stuff, we kind of all stopped reenacting at the same time. So we just weren't doing events, so kind of thing. But yeah, no. Okay. A little bit of roughness here on both sides of this board. Before we go too much further, though, let's get dangerous and see where we're at. Let's be a little more exact. Okay, 2 7/16. Oh, we're hell yeah! That's what you call perfect. We're doing good. So yeah, as long as we just keep smoothing. Actually, while we're at this point, let's see if this will do it. Oh, Jesus, what the hell? Why are you? Okay, just a couple more swipes and that should be smoothed off as well. All right. Double check, double check, double check. Sweet. Okay. Oh, one more. Okay, we got 2 verticals. Huzzah. The grain is running mostly in the right direction, so that it'll be stable. It's 11:17. Okay. Brain is not computing. Not gonna lie, having Yorgies are always a good idea. Once you have them and you realize what you can do with them, the endless are possibilities. That'll be easy to fix. Run a bead on that. I just want to see what it looks like proportionally. That looks correct to me proportionally. So we made a good choice this morning. We got our stiles, or rail, yeah, stiles. We'll need to make the top rail. And then start mortise and tenoning the 3 together, so I can get it all nice and sexy, one might say. Then we get it all nailed, get it basically nailed on. Run the bead, do a secondary nailing. I don't know. We're thinking through that portion here. I hate to say it, we should probably just cut it here, even though it's only been an hour and 15, I think. Just because, well,
Cat said,
I don't.
hello, Pal.
Hey, Cat, you back? Did you leave? I'm confused.
No,
Okay.
but you walked up to me.
Yay! Is what I
So
do.
I said hi.
Hello. Hello. Get this out of here so I can. There. That needed to come out. Okay. What? Guess we could cut another board and figure that out. I think the top one can be deeper because the molding itself is going to be pretty deep, because that's based off of the plane I have. So we probably do. Jesus, that's going to be screwy looking, but we probably do need at least 3 inches. I'll have to measure the size of that. Luckily, to get that to size, we could probably cut the header right now, because we can cut it to length later. We can cut it to rough length right now. Why? Because that should be 16 3/4. Why? Because that's how wide the cabinet is. Right? Yeah, 16 3/4. So let's at least just cut a chunk of that to 16 3/4. We know that's not the final width of it, but which portion do we want to make the header? This one, because that's dead sexy right there. I even want that to be out. Or, well, let's see, is that 16 inches or so? Because if it isn't, then it's going to look weird that it just stops there. Okay, no, we need to do it out of the clear stuff. Let's just... Oh, there's a piece of wood, and I was like, why are you not coming together? Your boxwood, you should be like stupid stable. All right, get me a knife. He said 16 3/4. We're going to cut it to 17 to be... You know what? No, let's cut it to 18. Give ourselves some room for error. And immediately go, is this the mark? Either way, we're just going to make it long enough. Okay, yeah, that is the mark.
Is that what he said?
What now, how, and when?
We
Okay.
are gonna make it long enough.
Make it long enough, and by long enough, we can always overcut it. In this case, it's about 2 inches long. That's fine. It'll do, because if it's too big, we're just gonna, when we do the mortise and tenon, we'll get it to fit then. That's how we're gonna work that one.
Cut off 3 times. Still too short.
I said make it long. Long. None of this short nonsense. Okay. You're out. Better to cut it long and then have to cut it short
I don't
later.
know how this stuff works.
That's all right, Kat. That's all right. I don't truly prescribe to measure twice, cut once. I prefer cut it long, then cut it to size afterwards. Why? Because at least it's too long. It's not too short. All right, hey, check it out, guys. Look what we're using. Oh, Lord. Okay.
You're actually using them.
Yeah, I needed them in all reality. I was making so many ways around them. It was getting annoying having to make a way around it.
J. Rose said, what are they?
They are called bench hooks. Basically, it's just a little set of supports so that I can have a board sitting on my bench. Basically, think of them as, don't worry, the word will come to me in about 5 years. Sawhorses. In a way, they're like sawhorses for your bench. Because you can just...
Cat said things.
basically, you can just straddle your cut line And if I didn't have so much junk on my bench, you straddle your cut line. Push it up. We want this side to be supported. It supports your board. And then I have a nice little support so that I can just saw it above with like a little miter saw or something, with a tenon saw.
Oh no, J-Rose said. Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's an old school woodworking thing for hand tool woodworking. You don't see it too much in power tools. But like I said, the closest equivalent I can think of is putting two either sawhorses or putting two 2x4s on the ground so that you can use a circular saw and a piece of plywood. Tell me how I know about those. But now we got us a nice little groove. And so me pushing forward on the board clamps it that way, keeps it from moving. It's nice and stable. I'm not cutting into the bench too much. Okay, I guess I do need to continue streaming then.
Baby eating O'Brien? Hi.
Hey Drew, how you doing? It's the first stream in a while for us. For those who don't recognize me from Drew's stream,
Woodworking said, "Thank you for the follow, Seely's Cloud."
My name's Wes. This is
Drew
Plain Old
said,
Woodworking.
"Yeah, I know."
And we just do some hand tool woodworking here. We're finally getting back on board. What was it? Seely's Cloud. Thank you for the follow. And Drew, thank you for the raid in. We are currently working on a shaker cabinet
Cat
cupboard.
said, "Welcome Raiders."
And for those who don't know, exclamation point project. I can't
Macomb
spell.
Fest.
We'll
Plain
bring
Old
up
Woodworking
basically
said,
what we're
"Let's
building.
Move on to something new. We are going to build our own version of the Enfield shaker cabinet."
Interesting. Okay, I need to turn that back off where it makes me talk. But this is the carcass of it right now. We're slowly starting to do the face frame. We just got done cutting out the vertical styles
LOL Seely's.
for the face frame, and we're just kind of sizing up the we're just cutting out some raw material for the top rail, because I need to go measure the molding plane I was going to use for the cornice molding to make sure that I have enough but not too much.
Cat said, "Hi there at Seely's Cloud."
And don't adjust your cameras, I am left-handed. Yep, feels like we're
Beginning.
feels like there's just a little bit in the back there. Just trying to bind up on up. There we go. Okay. All right. That gets us the chunk. This is wider than the actual top, which is fine. But basically, the idea is you'll have your two vertical rails going up.
Seely's Cloud.
Oh, whoa, whoa, 1 second, I'll say that in a bit.
Woodworking said, "Thank you, Seely,
Yeah.
subscription.
Oh, thank you for the subscribe, Seely's Cloud.
Thanks for subbing.
But we're going to mortise and tenon this top board into the top. It's right now, like I said, too wide. It's overly wide, and that's kind of on purpose.
Cloud said, I had a Prime sub, I wasn't using LOL.
I mean, I'm perfectly happy to take your Prime sub. Those who don't know, basically any of your sub material, your subs, your bits, any of that just kind of filters right back into buying wood, new projects, new tools. And is it Silas Cloud, Sealess Cloud? How would you like that pronounced? We have a way to fix. I can phonetically type it in.
Silas.
Okay, thank you. Hey, thank you for giving me a phonetic to override that way. Okay, SpeakerBot. Users. That way it actually says it the right way. And there we go. Sorry. All right, let's see if that'll work. Since, for whatever reason, I have not turned that off.
Plain old woodworking said, at Seely's Cloud, hey.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I gotta get it to fix that
Cat
as
said,
well.
1 SEC. Hansa is drawing right now.
All right, go get your prize, Cat. Go get your prize. I know you got like 100. I forgot. There's also a setting in there.
Silas Cloud said,
There we go.
1 CC.
I guess 1 second. Did it actually say sec at CC? Wow. That's another one to fix. Hey,
SEC.
Okay, let's get into the.
Chance said, Mecha is raiding in.
Oh Jesus, I don't have anything else to do, guys. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Let me see if I can fix these words.
Oh shit, there goes the channel. Mecha just raided with 13.1.
Oh Lord. See what we can do here.
Woodworking said, welcome raiders.
Mecca, thank you for the raid. I am
Silas Cloud
running out of things to do.
Mecha said, avast.
Unfortunately, today is not a day I can do a 4-hour stream. I have errands I got to run in the afternoon
Cat
today.
said, Mecha. Plain
Let's
old
see.
Woodworking said, blacksmith underscore pop is hiding in the pile of wood shavings. Hopefully they find their way out.
Let's see. I don't want to meddle any further.
Yes, Kirby dogs. Cat said, flash.
I really don't want to meddle any
Raiders.
further on the
Mecha said, I ran out
the
of
thing.
space.
So let's see. What can we do? What can we do?
Free fall said, cat. Mecha said, it was getting super sketchy at the milling machine.
You know what? Let's. I do want to. I do want to at least not stop streaming for you guys. So let's at least set these boards down because they are integral to the project. Sorry.
TYBM4 is set at cat underscore Ali underscore Stakeda.
I have a ton of these boards that are now, these are all just kind of junk spacer boards. Oh, I know what we can, there is a secondary project that I should be looking into. So we got two questions for you. Who wants to see me plane an insane sized board for a bit? Or, well, no, I'm not going to dig through the stack of lumber to figure out what I have oak-wise. I'm going to default to A. Like I said, I don't have any further work I can do on the project without doing some more research. But I do have this big boy I was given.
When Pal planks, he really planks.
So, and I do need to at least start figuring, I'm pretty sure I've taken all the nails out. Just hear how much I trust myself there.
If you carried it around with you, are you walking a plank?
Oh, this is too thick to be a plank. This is a big old mantle I was given. Let's see what we can do here. Because I do want to see, I don't even know what kind of wood it is. It's just someone gave me a piece of an old mantle, old fireplace mantle. So we'll do this for a bit. Thank you guys for raiding in. Haven't had a double raid in a while. Ugh. Oh, that is metal. Maybe I don't have. What the hell?
Better repurposed than in the bin.
They didn't know what they were going to do with it, so they were like, "You're a woodworker," and I'm like, what are you hawking on me?" Drywall finishing nail, okay.
Drew said, "Great, great, great."
Hey, Drew.
And the Carl said, "The project? You mean there can only be one? If so, pray tell how it can happen." Mecca said, "I'm not a metal worker. I just play one on television."
It's more of, I only have room to do so many projects at a time. And Slime is currently working on a project that's taking up another portion of the shop. So like I'm trying to just, but yeah, I've been commissioned to make a pirate chest for someone. But this is not that project. This is just a mantelpiece.
Still not sure I understand that I have only one project thing piece.
I know. It's weird for people. Okay, this is not going anywhere. Let's see if this is pine, oak, what the hell this is. Okay, neither of those are going to do. We want you. I love hitting. Okay, yeah, that's just the nut. Who knows? It was covered in brown paint. I would love for it to be something other than pine. And like I said, I'm just trying to get I'll have to bring in the old one because we made it in a weekend. I'm not convinced that it's pine. I'm actually very much convinced it's not.
Recall said, "Do you have a mini horse?" At cat_le_sticki.
All right, next. Ugh.
Carl said, cat underscore elite underscore stakei. So now you need 3 more sheets.
Big fat ugly bug-faced baby eating O'Brien?
Oh, is that a follow?
Aye.
Thank you for the follow DM1LL1.
Thank you for the follow, man.
Thank you for the follow DM1LL1.
Okay, we're turning that off. That's not supposed to be on. You're not supposed to be reading my stuff.
Free Fall said, LOL, very late raid message.
Where is it? Event log, processing, users. There's an ignore. I know there's an ignore somewhere.
Cat said, I didn't think it through, I guess.
Okay. Okay, replace name with nickname if available. Okay, good. Where is it? I know there's an ignore me setting. After I got this, okay, so replacement, replace,
Carl said, cat underscore LE underscore stakei. That's the way new hobbies start. Get the first, tangentially relevant thing. Then you get the next and next end.
voice aliases, where the heck was it? There is literally, I think it's in users, 1 second. Okay, click on me, ignore. Now how do we check that? Awesome, okay, it doesn't read me anymore. I'm the Carl. Hello, I'm the Carl. All right, let's flip this over. I'm not exactly sure what this is. The grain, it might be softwood, it might not.
Before you know it, it has taken over all your available space, time, and monies.
Oh yeah. Now we flip. This is something I've been meaning to do. It turned gray like it's cedar. Well, like I said, first step is to get rid of all the paint. I'm never going to use it while it's painted.
Plain old woodworking color by the way. Not in vain.
What was that? Oh, yes. Carl, if you don't mind, I mean, I see that you came in through Mecca, but anything in particular that might draw you to hand tool woodworking, or see your first time, and I don't know if I actually recognize you from Mecca's stream. Like right now, like I said, we're not working on the actual project because I gotta.
Metcalf said, Adam and Carl is good people.
Gotcha. Well, if Mecca vouches for you. Can't be that bad. It's at least got, you know, some beautiful color to it.
Carl said, my collection of woodworking planes and love this creator.
Normally, if it was going to be a long stream, there'd probably be a lot of planes and chisels coming out.
You were too kind. Sweet face.
You can tell where they just kind of nailed this thing in, or okay. Oh Lord! Three
Scamma underscore said.
guys,
Raid.
guys!
Generic raid message.
Something tells me Cat's not listening to me saying I need to be off at
Nicole said, I
noon.
have so many interests and hobbies that I doubt I will ever fully investigate a quarter of them.
But yeah, Hansa, thank you for the raid.
Cat said, welcome raiders. Drew said, Brianna raid.
As is tradition,
Cobb said,
I'm Wes. This is plain old woodworking. We do hand tool woodworking here. Right now I'm
Cat said, no, I didn't listen to you.
taking a break from my project because I need to
Carl said, at Megaform you and me both.
I need to look into a couple things and make sure I've got the right dimensions before I go
Must be a lot of
forward.
pent-up demand for POW streams.
Yeah, it's what happens when you take basically a month
Cat
off.
said, I had to celebrate radio and me.
All right. So right now we're just
Drew said, Brianna raw ate a buck.
okay.
Cat said, they are now my bestie.
did
Ventura said, hello.
so who won, Hansa?
Too popular to leave. Too busy to stay.
Who ended up winning, Hansa? Do you mind if I ask? I know I didn't even enter.
Brianna Tura said, radio and Arctoides won. Smiley.
Awesome. Congrats. Congrats.
Radio games win to Cat.
Wait. Did that come from Hansa or did that come from Cat?
Which is why he is my bestie now.
Gotcha. Okay. It's like, did that come from Cat or did that come from... I can't trust if it came from Cat. Cat threw a lot of money down on trying to win.
LUL.
Big fat ugly bug faced baby eating O'Brien?
This death was here before him.
Aye.
Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I do need to build another toolbox. I'm actually thinking about that. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Bush Cutter. Oh, and I don't know if I can say, but
Cat said,
thank you for the
"Yeah,
30.
cloned myself.
I'm hoping the 30-bit. I don't know how the emote thing works yet, but thank you for the Gigantify there, Drew. Yeah, I saw that. I saw you clone yourself. Getting clever. Too clever, one might say. All right. Let's put these back here. Drop you there. I said, for the sake of continuing the stream,
Licks her paws.
we're just going to continue here.
Brianna Tura said, okay, I need to eat at 7 p.m. here and my belly is starting to make sounds LOL.
That's all right. Have at it. I'm going to be actually signing off here soon as well, but glad that you came in.
Something on my behalf, PLS. I'm also hungry.
I am too, Pat. I am too.
Brianna Tura said, have a great day all and I will see YA all soon. Brianna hi.
All right. Have a good one.
Cat said,
Have a good one,
we
Hansa.
are all hungry.
All right. Now's where it's going to get dangerous.
Brianna Tura said, at cat_le_stikki I will do, winky face. Cat said, be safe at Brianna Tura and thanks again.
because this is where we might hit nails. Luckily, this is my scrub anyway, so if we hit one, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Like I said, I'm just trying to get the paint off of it right now, so I know what the heck it is. And so it can breathe. Put this ugly, ugly brown paint on it. So if anything, I think we're going to just try and get the paint off of this guy, and then we'll call it a day at that point. I do like the fact that my jack plane's like, oh, and not, eh. Those exist already, who cares? Does catch them, but it does just knock them right down. This. I think this is just yellow pine, like. You know what that means? Building a new bench. I'm just joking. I could make a saw bench out of this, or I could.
That's also how I handle my steps. Carl said, number 6, or similar.
Number 5, Carl. This is my dad's number 4, and then this is my number 6. I don't have a 7 or an 8. The 6 is my triplane, or my joiner. I put a camber on the 5.
500 planes. Also valid. Only ever uses the 5.
Hey, 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 hey. I use the 45 a lot. And the router plane.
Fairly big. I guess it's been too long since I handled my planes.
Yeah, this is just a 5. I had to.
Paul said, are you up to 500,000?
1 second, free fall.
Cat said, Cat only has a 5. Also Cat uses the Shinto instead.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the Shinto. It took me a while to get one, thanks to Slime buying it for my birthday. Are you up to 500?
Carl said, the 7 and 8 are rather big and heavy, but they do have their place.
Oh, yes, they do. I just don't. I think I'm up to 500.
Free Ball said, Cat thought she was exaggerating. Knows nothing about structures. Cat said, I tried 3 times getting one faster than me. Free Ball said, 500 planes.
I mean, okay. No point in putting a plane to this. It also depends on who's looking at the X-ray, really. In all reality.
Well, we do have a history with Civil War stuff, so there's that.
Okay.
Free Fall said, granted my planes have the sharpest blades in my house. Carl said, wood planes are, often, a chunk of metal with a knife blade on it. So yeah, weapon can be, but so can lots of other stuff. Cat said, no, it was the Shinto, not the plane.
Yeah, funny looking Shinto rasp I could see being questioned. Okay.
Free Fall said, LOL. Cat said, I can't even remember where I bought the plane. Might have gotten it locally.
All right. One more face. And if you can't tell, the plinth is right here. So I may end up having to split this into two chunks. Yeah, I think this is just southern yellow pine. Maybe. Not exactly sure yet. Oh, what are you? Okay, you were nothing big. The plane went right through it, whatever it was. I mean, I have no problem with it being pine. But I'm going to continue to like, now that I have paint off of it, I can at least look at it and, oh, you guys don't know this. I literally went over this thing 3 times with a metal detector. Let me see if I can dig it out. I wouldn't be putting my planes on it if I wasn't at least reasonably confident that there was no metal in it. So yeah, I went over it 3 times with the wand and dug out everything I could find.
Using his metal detector. Kappa.
I know.
Carl said, it's still possible to miss some.
And,
Ask me how I know. Tell me
oh,
out.
I know. I know you can miss some, but like, that's why I'm using the 5. If I chip the blade, big deal. It is my scrub. But I'd rather do this than stick it through my planer, my actual DeWalt, and have it do some real fun. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at this. I'm not completely 100% on it being yellow pine. So I'm going to have to look at this and figure out what it actually is. Either way, it's a big old like 4x10 or 6x10 that I'm going to have to split in twain because of the plinth right there. But look at how tight these rings are right here. So beautiful.
Make sure you don't damage to a really expensive tool.
I've already had to replace a planer because it went through the flood. Or the thicknesser, depends where you are, how you pronounce that word. Planer, thicknesser. I've started to say thicknesser because, I mean, whenever I'm talking about planing, I'm usually talking about this. And the only thing I use the DeWalt for is thicknessing. It's not bad. Not bad wood at all. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have to split down this, and that's not a big deal. I've got my Raycon. I can just do that. I'm not gonna do that by hand. I am not going to try and resaw what is essentially 4 or 5 inches thick of wood for what is essentially 6 feet, because it's about the same size as my bench. Okay, 4 inches by 10 inches. So yeah, 4 by 10 by 6 foot. Once again, free. This has been living off camera for a while because I didn't want a giant painted piece of wood sitting in there. Plus, I don't have any, if you notice, I don't really have room to put a 4 by 10 on there. I'm not certain this is pine because this is the wrong color. For yellow pine, for white pine, this is the wrong color. Now the only thing I haven't done is the end grain. How the hell am I going to do? Oof. How the hell am I going to do that? The easy way, take a saw to it. I'd rather lose 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch off each end than try to plane that. And it's 4 inches. It's
Big
6
fat,
foot.
ugly, bug-faced, baby-eating O'Brien?
Yay! I got Cat's alter ego. Thank you, Cat. Thank you.
Inappropriate, Cat said. Somehow I got rated in here, too.
Well, yeah, you came off of Hansa. Okay. I am glad that I stuck with it because this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. This is another one of those like small projects off to the side. I was like, I want to get the
Hot tub
pink.
stream for 666 followers.
What? What?
Cat said, this cat is just so inappropriate.
I mean, got to get a hot tub, but are you okay with a 1/2 of a wine barrel, some hot water and bubbles? Because I could probably do that more affordably.
Mecca said, Mr. Turtle hot tub.
Where are we?
Inappropriate, Cat said. Works.
All right. So, guys, it is noon. Hopefully I don't get raided again. I'm glad you stuck around for a little bit here, Mecca. But I really do have to sign out. I got to get some lunch in me. I've got a meeting I got to go to at 1 o'clock, not for work. It's for insurance and stuff like that. So I kind of want to go to it because it actually affects me directly. And then I've got errands to run after that.
Cat said, oh yeah, food. I almost forgot.
Oh geez, of course. There's an ad break. All right, we'll wait the minute. Goddamn.
It's gonna close in 2 hours.
Goddamn ad breaks. Turn down my shitty wall. Okay, where can I store this beast? You know what? We already got the stuff for the project stored over there. Just leave it here. Just leave it here. Okay, we're gonna break down tools for a bit. Sweep up sweep off the bench and all that until everyone's back from ad break hell.
What if someone raids you now?
Please don't. I really do need to go this time. This is not a I'm trying to get out of this. Love you, cat.
Oh well.
All right. Is the ad break
Ona
done?
J. Rose said, thanks for streaming. Hope the rest of
All
your
right.
day goes well.
All right. I'm hoping the ad break is done here,
Mecca
guys.
said, I created a rating out message to put up as I'm closing up shop.
I need to do that as well. Not gonna lie, that would be good. I'm gonna go ahead and start closing up shop, guys. Let's do what we do best. Grab my phone, figure out who we can raid to. That is... Oh, turning on the Twitch. Turning on the unexpected error. That's awesome. Let's see, following, we got B. Bumstead. Oh, no. We are doing Pausanias of Ithaca.
Pausanias just popped up.
Yeah, we are doing Pausanias. All right. Haven't been able to raid him in probably 2 years. Pausanias underscore of underscore Ithaca. Ithaca, New York, not Greece.
Cat said, oh.
All right, guys, I haven't been able to raid out to this guy in a while. Say hello, have fun. He's a great guy to be around. Until then, till next week, have a good time, and we will start back up
Mecca said,
next
new
week.
shop, new projects.
All right, have a good one, guys.
Cat said, thank you for the stream.